I remember doing the time warp, drinking those moments when. Hey guys, how are we doing? We're not going to do Rocky Horror Picture Show tonight. As much as I would like to do a one-man show fusion of Jesus Christ Superstar mixed with Rocky Horror Picture Show, I think we could teach the kids in the world a lot of good lessons about morality with those two plays molded together. But that's another topic for another lifetime. How are we doing, guys? I have a little something here that was a bit unexpected. So, as you know, I work with aquatic arts, right? I did the video on shrimp eyes and the Neocaridina shrimp that inherit the golden or the orange demon eye, as it's known in Germany, that is transferable to all other Neocaridinas, right? Well, turns out Aquatic Arts, I knew they had something up their sleeves. I didn't know it was this, though. They have been working for over a year on their own line of fish with gold eyes. And they have fish, or shrimp rather, that are being selected for at their facility. And if you recall, over 2 years ago now, they built this massive new facility. They spent like, I don't know, something like 2 million doll hairs on stuff. And they built a really beautiful new facility with all sorts of tanks to raise stuff. And now in the corner of a lot of pictures on Aquatic Arts stuff, it says bred, by Aquatic Arts or in-house by Aquatic Arts, right? What's going on, Johnny Best? Thank you so much for the gifted membership. Also, Coro, thank you, buddy, for the membership. Lucky ducky to whoever gets that piece of luck right there. Sketty Nona, hello. Beto, Great Lakes. Roy Baker, what's going on? Jeff, good to see you. CC, what up? Carson Muffin, Armor Danville. Who else do we got? Lurking and lying and dodging and weaving. Amy, hello. Also, I saw, where'd he go? Oh, Andrew. Hey, what's up? Happy Halloween, you guys. What are you? Is anybody dressed up tonight? Gamer1, hello. Also, 3G, hello. Ollie the Pufferfish, happy Halloween. Yeah, so we might have trick-or-treaters interrupting this live stream. I don't know how long this live stream will go, but check out my wife and I this year. We did this last year, but I really wanted to just send it over the karmic wire in our neighborhood that we're the cool parents of a cat and a bunch of fish. Maybe not cool, maybe not parents, but we are cool because we give out freaking Costco full-size candy bars to the kids who knock on our door. So if word gets out, well, then we're hosed because we only have like, what, 15 chocolate bars or something. But, they will, the ones that get them will be very stoked. And then we'll just have to turn off the lights and just beg for mercy as they, it'll be like a zombie movie where they like overtake the peripheral wall. And we're just like, no, be quiet. Don't let them know that we have only one candy bar left. And they'll be like, chocolate. Robert, what's going on? Mississippi hippie fishes, how's it going, my dear? Roy Baker, saw you, see you, we all saw. K-Rock, hey, what's up? Who else do we have? Winter is coming, so I switch most tanks over to cooler species. Very cool. I like that. I like it when you can work with species that, some flourish in the cold. A lot of native North American, European fish, stuff like that. Also now they're starting to find a lot of fish in like the Nepalese, the Tibetan, like the Himalayan highlands. And they also do okay with less oxygen sometimes, even though they don't, the water's not as hot. So you would think, well, right there, they probably, in hot water, they need to be able to deal with less oxygen. In cold water, they have more oxygen. Well, they do have more oxygen, but they're also up at 15,000 feet in some cases. Same with like Lake Titicaca in Peru, and that water basin has native fish in it at 15,600 feet or whatever it is, something like 5,200 meters above sea level. So that's incredible and something I probably should make a whole video about. But haven't gotten to that yet. And then I did record all the audio. Obviously, that means I wrote the script and got some images and stuff. But I didn't get to finishing the video yet. Maybe tomorrow it will happen. But we got to the video that I've been working on this week for the channel, which has mostly been, I've been working on two kind of separate things, including the impact of the Chinese dams, that they're building another 9 super dams, as in the ones like the Three Gorges Dam that was already built, that has changed the actual length of a day on Earth by, I think it's 0.03 of a second. The days are that much. Is it shorter or longer? I don't know. Well, let's just build a dam on the opposite side of the world that's the same size and make it equal, right? I don't know what the opposite of China is. Maybe Nova Scotia or something, because I think the opposite of Washington is like Pakistan or something. So maybe it probably wouldn't be too far up. I don't know. But anyways, let's see here. Beto Great Lake says, I wonder if having your aquariums in a high altitude affects the water oxygenation in the aquarium. Well, it most certainly does. However, if it matters, that's the part that I don't know. And I mean, sorry to be a smarty pants, but yeah, I don't really know. Maybe that is an interesting question. I have another video where we go over the full anatomy and do a necropsy of a discus and of a tilapia, and go over all the organs, the parts, the names, the Latin names, and the common, biology, English speaking biology world, where we go over that. And the video quality of the sound's a little rattly. That was with Anthony Mazerall from the Amazon Research Center for Ornamental Fish. There, I think I got it. Yes, I got it. And so there's that video as well. And then Johnny Best is asking about Aquatic Arts BOGO deal. So I will tell you about that in a moment when we open also this here box from them of the new shrimp with gold eyes. So they said, yep, we saw your video on the shrimp with gold eyes, and we've been breeding them for a year, and we finally have enough to sell them. These shrimp were going for $100. Like 3 months ago, the last big shipment I saw that was up for sale on a few different sites that sell shrimp overseas around the world. I've seen them closer to around $40 a lot, and then now I've started to see them right in that $24 to $30 range ish, pretty frequently. But yeah, I mean, kind of interesting. And Not a Moose, hello. Anonymous says, I'm betting slower since gathering a bunch of mass in one place. The other side, at the outside of a spinning object away from the center, should slow it down. Wait, I don't know that that's true. Is that true? Because I feel like, yeah, right? When skaters, when they're trying to spin faster, they tuck in tighter, make their center mass denser. Is that how that goes? Or do you try to push your foot out and make that have more leverage, if you want to call it that, or more out. I don't remember for sure, but I'll trust you. I'll take your word. Not a moose. Let's see here. Fish Dad just got back from trick or treating. Perfect timing. Right on. Good for you, Fish Dad. Taking care of your fish kids and your freaky fish. No, just kidding. I don't know if they're freaky fish kids. They might be completely normal fish children. Who am I to judge? Who am I to judge? Alex, I never knew Aquatic Arts was a big place. Yeah, they used to have like 40 employees or so. And I think now they're at around 16 to 20. It has changed a lot over the years and it was 4 people when I hit them up on a whim thinking, am I even a channel? Like I had, I think 4,000 subscribers. And I was like, guys, you think if I got a hold of some shrimp that you let me put an ad on your channel? And they're like, mate, yeah, sure, whatever. And did that, and they got like 15 orders. And so they were like, whatever you did, keep doing it. Let's do a code. They looked it up, that was, we were off to the races together, slanging shrimp hand in hand. And, also in its ethos, the company was one that gave, they gave any supplies needed for an aquarium to teachers and to classrooms, to schools, to biology programs and things like that, including the fish, the plants, the substrate, the tanks, all that stuff. And they also would donate a bunch of money to the Women's and Children's Center, as well as the domestic violence hotlines. And there was another one called, I think, Mary's Place that they worked with, just doing good stuff. So I liked partnering with them. Also, they care about the mortality rate. They care about the health of the fish, all that jazz. So there was a period where the customer service and their turnaround time got kind of weird when they were getting bought out and resettling and reorganizing, restructuring the company. And Vivi was shutting down / never got off the ground, really. And so we're back, though. We're back. So now I have something to show you, which is to unbox live. That's how much I trust Aquatic Arts. I haven't ever done it with other companies like Moonlight Aquatics. I haven't done that live, honestly, but I feel like I probably would now, knowing what I know about them. But I am going to unbox this bad boy live for the world to see. And you're going to see what we see. I haven't even seen these shrimp yet. I hope they're really cool. Part of me wants to put, Vivi failing was really sad. I agree, Jeff. Vivi, I was hoping would be super successful. They put a lot of money into the back end of that program, and they worked on all their dream, like, oh, I wish the software could do this, and I wish it could do that. And it's going to do this thing where it sorts the cheapest shipping rate that's available for this size bag, then that size bag, then another thing. And I thought, oh, wow, that's all really cool, neat looking, my head's spinning because they're showing me so many features. And then they're like, well, we need at least 500 sellers before we're going to bring on the buyers. And I was like, why don't we bring everyone on and also allow messaging or like a social media, at least posting forum kind of setting, and go from there and just see what naturally forms. But they really wanted there to be an ecosystem of stuff to buy, which I understand that urge. But that combined with a million other things, from not being able to get your product when you wanted to for things that they were working on, like breather bags and boxes and heat packs to whatever it was at the time that ended up vexing them. And then they did that promo, which was $25 flat rate shipping, no matter the size of the fish or bag you were shipping box. And I was like, how is that freaking possible? How's that going to be sustainable? And it wasn't. I mean, they knew that, but then they rode it till the wheels fell off, and literally it was like people walked into work and the company was done. Like, it was that fast kind of thing at the end of the day. So the fact that they have survived through that with the name, with a bunch of the same older, more experienced hobbyists from the area kind of stepping in, filling void, stuff like that. Super cool. And I like to support them. But also Moonlight Aquatics here in Seattle. Fishery 10 for them. Fishery 15. All caps, no spaces. If you guys want the best deal from a given retailer, if I have a deal with them, it will probably be under the code Fishery and then a percentage, whatever the best percentage I could get you. Aquafinder is taking it on in a way more realistic way from a hobbyist breeder aspect. We're supposed to do an interview on Aquafinder for all platforms this interesting. Yeah, I'll have to check that out. Very cool. Alex, I hope you won't be a shrimp hoarder once they breed and overpopulate your fish room. Yeah, I'm not too worried about it. Also, treasure detecting. Hello. And new local Austin. Hello. What's in the box? Oh, man, what's in the box? Okay, let's open it. Anybody name me that movie? I do need to get up to Moonlight Aquatics and show you guys some of the stuff they've got right now. They've got some cool stuff. I'll show you on their website briefly. But if you have any questions, thoughts, concerns, keep them to yourself. We're doing an unboxing. So thank you, John Parson. You rock. Also, Darbwire says, what's the spookiest fish? I'm thinking ghost knife fish. Ghost knife is a scary sounding fish. I agree. I think the bucktooth tetra is also a terrifying fish. So they always send me a box like this when I open it. And I always open it, make sure there's nothing ticking. I know they like me, but sometimes I might do things wrong. So let me read this in real time. Okay, these are color eye Neocaridina evolution. You can see right on their face. We are now offering a new evolution of Neocaridina shrimp. That's cherry shrimp, by the way. The easy ones, the ones that are like usually $5 to $10 a piece, and that are getting pretty darn bulletproof in the hobby and in the ability of living in harder water and things like that as well. But the colored eye variation of Neocaridina will be the first offering in yellow shrimp, or the yellow Sakura, gold Sakura. Looks like gold dust on it. It's the ones I did the for-profit tank on and made almost $2,000 in a year just off a 2.5 gallon aquarium. You guys remember that? Well, that same shrimp line, they crossed in a gold eye individual. I don't know if they were wild or if they were on a yellow one or a low grade yellow, whatever it was. They got the eye gene though. Now, this is separate from the orange demon eye gene that comes from Germany that Michael Hostler has. And we don't know yet, we haven't mapped it thoroughly to understand how this gene is going to work. So this is like cutting edge science and cutting edge stuff for the hobby. We're the first person to get a true like green or blue-eyed shrimp, or I mean green or blue shrimp with yellow eyes or orange eyes, demon eyes, whatever, with any different color eye. It's gonna be a splash. It's gonna be a big deal for at least a little while in the hobby, which I think, you know, it's always fun. The James Bond shrimp, that's right, the golden eye shrimp. All right, so Aquatic Arts has the same beloved lines of shrimp, but now they have been bred selectively to have a gene that causes them to have the yellow eye. Because this variant took a while to actually show itself, current breeders took a while to develop these. They're still offered at very high prices oftentimes. You know, that's like up to, like I said, up to like almost $100 and stuff. People are selling these because they're like, I can't wait that long. I need it now. And they are launching 9 new items on today, Halloween, introducing, and then let's pull this up just because I don't have them in my don't have them in the what do you call that, the box, the package. Brain, thank you for being a friend. Thank you for being a friend. All right, and wait, what the heck? Sorry, guys. There we go. Okay. Share. Yeah, there. Okay, there we go. So look at this one right here. They've got yellow eye red cherry shrimp, the lower grade, I'm assuming, for $16.99. Which, yeah, these ones will still have yellow in their eye and probably in their saddle, maybe underpainting of it, kind of. And then the red, which comes out in their big pigments. Look at that red there. It's a nice red, but the yellow in the eyes also looking nice. But then if we go over to their star attraction, which is the quote unquote you know, demon vibe, even though they're not truly, that's not what they are. But what just happened? What just happened to all the windows? Where did they go? Okay. Yeah, seriously though, where did the window go? Sorry guys, I'm looking for what happened to the Aquatic Arts. There's no back button. Can I refresh? No. Okay. Okay. Let's see if I can do Aquatic Arts. Yeah, I guess I can. Will this work? Okay. So yeah, they're showing off right now their shrimp, and they're gonna go fast. Now, if these are anything like the other shrimp that I read about and that I talked to the breeders about and all of that, look at these beautiful yellow and purple tetras also. Also, look at this one. The scratched input tetra. One that I doubt you'll see anytime soon. So we got Pandagaras, any sort of stem plants, basically, and invertebrates from Neocaridina shrimp to little snails. All ready to go for you guys in the BOGO order. So you buy 5 or 6 of one of those things, you get another 5 or 6. Now the Pandagaras are the big deal. I mean, those are 14 to 20 bucks at the store. So I would position myself in the Pandagara category, you know, if I had to. Worth some money. Pretty cool. What? And then let's see here. So things will be changing every week, though. So there is that. Let's see where. Oh, so because the variant took a while for current few breeders to develop, they're still offering it at a higher price. This was the existing orange ones. Please feel free feel free to do a shopping spree on live stream. Yeah. Breeding true. The colored eye lines breed true. They will not produce black-eyed shrimp. However, the color eyes have variation. They can range from white to yellow and all the way to orange. We do not need to be they do not need to be cold to maintain their genetic line, as it is passed on dormant and may express randomly in the future at any time. We also will be offering all sorts of culls, or basically fish that didn't make the grade, for anyone to get in on anyone who wants to get in on. Why can't I? Wants to get in on the deal and the process of strengthening the gene pool. Okay, I get it. Sorry, guys. I was missing my other page. So pretty cool. Let's take a look at these things. Let's see. Are they cool? Hey, holy smokes. Good to see. Thank you so much, Ollie Zipa Farfish. She say, good to see you. You feeling better? Singing cool shrimp. Happy Halloween, everyone. Happy Halloween. Am I the count? Am I just a regular ethnic guy on the train? Who knows? But I want to show you some beautiful golden eye shrimp. So again, Aquatic Arts, you guys know I always hook you up with the best deals, but they've got the BOGO deals. Also, tonight I have these Sakura Gold Dust shrimp. You know from my experiment that they are the best quality of the golden back shrimp. Now these ones don't necessarily have just like a golden back line and that's it, like a thin one. They have more of like a whole top coat of just like an avalanche of gold dust fell on their back, and their eyes rolled around in it too. Like they rolled their eyes too many times. But yeah, look at how beautiful these are when you look at them up close. I mean, they are phenomenal. So yeah, you can see all that gold speckling and the iridophores, and I don't know. I always respect these pictures a lot. But the other thing I want to remind y'all, we've got the BOGO offers, which we already talked about, but that included the crazy deal of the Pandagaras, or you could get some of the stem plants and or neorites and or wild Neocaridina morph looks. Or the other thing that you know, I would do the Pandagara is the big one that I think money wise at retail prices over here in the West. In my opinion, that's the one that you'd be going for like best profit sort of thing. House of Pisces, hello. Where cat, meow meow. All villains need a meow meow. I'm pretty villainous. Did the cat just bite you? My wife just got bit by the cat. Gotta love that. The cat came back the very next day. She didn't like my wife, so she bit her on the face. Oh, Jesus. Why did you just like come running at me with this cat? Especially when she's in a biting mood.
You're crazy.
You crazy girl? You eat catnip? You go, I love catnip. You want to help me open some shrimps? Got some cat ASMR. See, coming. Hey, baby girl. I'll scratch under your chin. You like that, don't you? Oh, no, you're going to get all feisty, all troubled, all hot and bothered, all troubled, and all trouble and big trouble and little kitty cat. Ah, what are you doing? What was that? It just cut me somewhere in the neck. Doesn't matter. All right, let's open these live. This is how much freaking faith I have in aquatic arts, even though it's very stormy in Seattle. They package things immaculately. I trust them with my children, which it doesn't say much. I don't have any children. But again, they always pack things nice and snug. Nothing's going to rock around in there, even if the mailman freaking drop kicks these into my yard. They got the side and or top heat pack with airspace. Gotta love that. Like a 48 or I don't know, 96, 38, 20. I'll sound like Mix-a-Lot, saying out sizes of waist sizes: 32, 46, 78, 98. I'm just saying things. Anyways, I don't know how many hours that heat pack lasts, but enough. And now I've got a little box that is all insulated. Even had, obviously it had. So again, if you order stuff, shipping's not cheap. They got you. I got you. There is a price markdown on the Aquatic Arts website. If something's marked down, it'll be in green if it's on sale or a interesting price. And that price in green, normally that's all those other chumps are going to get. But you guys, if you use the code FISHTORY, all in caps, FISHTORY 15, no spaces or anything, you get that for free, plus the extra discount of my 15%. And if you guys bought a bunch of things that added up to $250, shipping is free. Same with the BOGO offer, you guys. It's really wild. And it includes these shrimp, which are, as I showed you, they are $16.99 for some, and they are $27.99 for the high grade ones, I believe. Look at these beauties. Look at them. And again, you can see there's no black dot where the eye is. There's a bit of a darker spot where the pupil is, like a little bit of darkness. But these are just very yellow. They're very washed out. And so we'll have to give them some time. We'll have to get them into their little home ASAP here today. But I wanted to just show you guys like how much faith I have in Aquatic Arts. I will happily unbox their stuff live on a live stream and show you, show it to your face. And then also I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, even though they said they're sending me 5. These are the gold eye shrimp. Pretty cool. They're in the thumbnail. Very, very cool. So thank you, Aquatic Arts. Big shout out to them. All the month of November, they're going to be having deals that would be equivalent to the Black Friday kind of, you know, winter season, festivus season sales. And it's so you can spend time with your family. You can spend time doing your water changes, playing with your new shrimp, your fish, crossing the genetics that you're curious about. Instead of, you know, going out and shopping and whatnot. And their employees, when it comes down to Black Friday, can go do something with their families and so forth. So always gotta love that planning ahead. I will, of course, keep you posted. This is the time of year where my channel, I give you guys the best rundown on deals, on prices, things like that. These, in theory, I should be able to cross in with, say, a Blue Dream. Then their babies would all have normal black eyes, probably. But if I cross those babies' generation when they're old enough with their own generation, suddenly 1/3 or 25% are going to have that adaptation. And if you crossed it back with a parent that had that full double recessive, you can get a full 50% expression. That's within basically 3 generations. So you can easily cross this into another line, which I think is just, that's everything. That's like going to be a lot of fun projects for a lot of shrimp breeders, right, you guys? Again, Ollie, Puffer Fish, Jan, really do appreciate this super duper chat. The 999 plan. Johnny Best, I saw you earlier, said it earlier, but still mean it now, which is thank you. Appreciate the support. Pam Washburn, what's going on? Roy Baker, and House of Pisces, what's up, everybody? Hello. EMC squared. That's ironic. Inside story. Well, we're inside, but you know, yeah. Okay. So happy Halloween, says Mick. Yeah. Do they do the same thing there? Over in this what we're in the Netherlands? Is that where you're at right now? They do anything fun for that? Give out candy to kids or frogs and apples and I don't know, something. So what I want to show you guys before I go, though, is that when we go, boom, look at that gold. Look at that. I love gold. Those eyes. That's what that shrimp eye was just holding and showing and telling. Yeah, that's what it will look like. I mean, this is it. This is the very pretty shrimp. Okay, so if I go back to, okay, to this, how do I get out of this? I guess I can just delete. Sorry, guys, trying to get rid of one thing. Add, nope, remove. Trying to video. I guess. Is it? Oh no, that's not the right thing. I guess I disappeared. Here, let me pop back up. Let me come back just so you know that I haven't left you. I've not abandoned my child. Check the fish box. What's going on? Also, Christian B, what's up? Dun, 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 dun. Kinda the sloop John B. Come in the tractor and me. Or wait, I don't even know what the words are. Come on, say this. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, let me go home. I wanna go home. This is the worst trip. I wanna go home. Okay. Oh right, we had that pulled up, which meant we. Oh, where did it go? Man, I'm trying to find you guys the deals on wheels. the okay, well, we'll go to all freshwater fishies. The top there. Let me get. Why won't I get this? Can I add this to stage? And then if I add that to stage, then can we get okay, well, we can get this at least, which shows you some of those new neocaridina lines. Like I said, yeah, there's some coming out of Germany and stuff, but there's a lot coming out of the US too. And look at these scratched Inpa tetras. Super cool, super interesting. 3 fish, $71.99. I mean, they're like $25 a piece, really. To some people, that's nothing. To others, it's a ton. To me, that's a ton. So, I'll probably have to stick with my Danios and other fish. But oh, great, Microsoft! Thank you so much for completing my update when I'm in the middle of a live stream. Absolutely lovely. Thanks. Really? Come on. Oh no, go away. How do I make this go away? Let me April. Sure. Agree. Continue. Okay. Chat GPT 5. All right. Let me. Am I even getting out of here? Gosh dang it! I quit. I quit. I don't know. Let me try entering I don't know why it keeps kicking me out of this Aquatic Arts website tonight. But it do. We should be getting trick or treaters soon. But I did want to say, look at this Aquatic Arts. Ding 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 ding. They have the red-eyed or the not the red-eyed devil, the yellow-eye devil. I'm used to saying yellow-eye King Kong or yellow-eye red, this or that. But this is new in neocaridina as well. Plus, depending on what they're working on breaking down in what they're munching on in the picture. I wonder what drew them out as to get a picture of them. Looks like they've got Christmas moss in here. Very cool. Looking very nice. And what else do we have in here? So if we go back a section and then we look at what this thing has a mind of its own. Come on. Oh, really? Oh, really? Alex, come on. I don't know why. Okay, well, we're just going to pretend like we're looking at all the fish real quick. just to see what they've got. They still got some of the in-house bred Japanese blue and red double swords, red widow frontosa, platinum redtail Dumbo guppy. So anyways, they've got also raccoon tetras. Those look so cool. Remember, they had the BOGO deal on these Brevibora exilis and the what were they, guys? Do you remember? I'm trying to remember now. Oh, the green fire tetras, and then the something like they were skirt tetras of some sort, but I can't remember. Pristillas, maybe. Anyways, got lots of cool stuff. They've got endangered and care species. They've got stuff that's marked down in green. Look, that means that you save even more, which is, you know, pretty cool. And let's see. I think that's about all I was like hoping to really feature tonight. I guess we can take a look and see, are there any other shrimp right now that are gonna be hopping in to our world? Remember, use the code and you help us all out when you do so, because it shows that there's, you know, a group of us with, you know, desire to buy that do buy. Lets us say, hey, we want this. And when we say, hey, you don't have this in stock, but we sure wish you did, it really does put a lot of oomph behind what we got. Also, the snowball. Look at these. They're marked down right now. Neocaridina, they were $7. Now it's $6.29. Well, you get another 15% off that if you buy them now. Also, I mean, look at these adorable little they're under $10 now. They were where'd they go? Yeah, they were $10.99. Now they're $9.89 plus 15% off. Adds up pretty well. Also, red onyx. This is another one of the newest breeds of Neocaridina, and I gotta try it. I just gotta know what's up with that one. Also, Babaltes. These were super hard to find for the longest time, and they were really hard to keep, but they've gotten a lot hardier. And Aquatic Arts has been working with this strain, I kid you not, for a decade. They've been working with it. Also, these orange Sakura shrimp, super cool Neocaridina. They've got great pumpkin electric color. They look really cool with the Babaltes, and the Babaltes have random orange members of their group too. Some of them get kind of like wooden or like straw or organic material made on the outside. They're kind of interesting, like the way they evolved. Also, the cardinal Siluaceae shrimp, those are for like advanced keepers who want a challenge of, let's try to match the pH and the ecosystem, the flowing water, all that kind of stuff, ideally for our like Siluaceae stuff. Hot water right there by the equator, you know, all that. Now, we also got these really recently, the Caridina species zebra Siluaceae, really cool. We'll try to find some more in my tank soon, but so far they've just kind of disappeared hiding, and I've seen one or two here or there. Also, fancy black tiger shrimp. These were going for $125. These have gotten insane. I don't know honestly who's super into them versus, you know, whatever, but yeah, so they're high. Let's see, what does that come out to? So yeah, for instance, if you want to spend $250, get that free shipping, just order 3 black tigers. Fancy tigers, that is. There's the red fancy tigers too, which are pretty cool. Also, these zebra bibaltis, the more wild ones, less outgoing a little bit, but very, very similar. Just a different collection point, I believe. And then the chocolate line, that's another line that we should have. We should have these in our aquariums. If you breed shrimp, these are going to be throwing very interesting assortments of stuff. You see blue, you see red, you see yellow, you see all sorts of different cell colors, pigment colors, you know, you name it. And they can throw it. It's pretty wild. Also, along with all these shrimp, you've always got all the botanicals. You got a year's worth of medication in a lot of cases. Plus, they'll give you plants oftentimes too. Look at that, plants. And in my opinion, like, this is just the best way to get a sampler pack of what you want. See what you like. See if, you know, you like to feed your shrimp just a tiny pinch in the morning and a tiny pinch at night, or you like to feed them, gorge them, or you want them to eat the biofilm off of the leaves, or there's other live cultured foods, worms, and, you know, stuff like that. I don't know the answer. You let me know what you think, but I have a feeling too much to talk about all that on YouTube. So look at these lemon amanos. Those are, again, all-time favorite. Love them. White amano, love them. We unboxed those, and you guys got to see both of those groups, and they're both doing great. You know, they should be. It's only been a week. And look, you can get this pack with orange, with snowball, and with the lemon, or just with orange and snowball, or just with lemon and snowball, or with this this orange and clear guy. It was kind of a mix of both these things right here. Nice, nice color. What do you call it? Filters and stuff. Look at this yellow cherry shrimp, looking top notch. $4.49, just looking great. And so I thought we had. Okay, let me look one more time for shrimp. Shrimp. Might not be open to the public, the pre-sale stuff. That might be why, but 9. So anyways, I tried. I came, I saw, I tried. That's as far as I could get. Alrighty. So again, thank you for Aquatic Arts for that awesome unboxing treat. And I guess, you know, I think it's kind of, I think it was kind of what do you call it? A bit of a apology. Hey, David Rubin, what's going on? Good to see you, buddy. 5, 10. Oh, okay, that's old. And Ollie the Puffer Fish. I just saw your super chat that I missed earlier, but again, my computer froze up a minute here, and I was like trying to look at what is going on with the keyboard and the software, and I was like, what is going on? But it seems fine now. But you said, good to see you feeling better and singing. Aw, thank you. And Cool Shrimp, happy Halloween, everyone. Hello, and happy Halloween. Anybody getting kids knocking on the door? Anything? People chopping through the door? Here's Johnny. No one. Okay. All right, Johnny, Angry Johnny. This is Robert Bennett Sumi wants an empty box. Johnny Best, I need to teach you how to do memberships. Yeah. Sumi always wants that. That's all Sumi wants all day as treats and to fit inside of spaces that she shouldn't be in, shouldn't fit in. All right, so very cool that all that's going on. These little shrimp already starting to color up a little bit, which is incredibly impressive. I mean, they must be some real nice gold shrimp if they're already coloring up, or maybe their insides are really nice. Who knows? Cave of Wonders, what's up? Okay. Sorry, just trying to read here. Awesome to hear you planning to use the AA fishery code. Yeah, glad to hear whoever wants to hear it, whoever it helps. Also, rareshrimps.com. They will be having in December, they'll be importing the actual true Michael Hassler orange eyes, which you'll see in pictures and stuff, but they look like an orange iris with what? Oh, my wife's talking to the cat, not me. They look like an orange iris with a lighter yellow color gradient right around the pupil. Oh yeah. KJ, you have an aquatic arts saving because hill streams are very expensive. KJ, I want you to see something real quick. So let's pop over. I just want you to just trust me here for a moment. So moonlight, 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 moonlight. Moonlight, I'll show you tonight. Then you told me I want you to know that we are 2 and 1. We are 2 and 1. Moonlight, moonlight. Okay, what incarnation? Okay. All right, so we got, oh, no, we don't have that yet. We got this that we can, okay. Go over to here, bring up here, and we can get share screen. Sorry, guys. Sorry for the delay. Sorry for the delay. There we go. Okay. So back it up, pack it in. Let me begin. So this kid is a little hard. Oh, wait, okay. Yeah, get out of it. Gosh, having a heck of a time, guys. Hold on. All right, good. Now I think I got it. If you have one or two, they reproduce. I don't get it. Wait, what do you think? No, go Halloween neighborhood. That's y'all are talking about stuff. Aquatic arts saving up because hill streams are expensive. Yeah, that's what we were talking about too for a moment. But here we go. What I wanted to say, I'll get rid of Fritz. Hello, good to see you, Fritz. Also, some people, water rowers. Quantum rye squared. Don't know what that means. Rye bread? Okay, so aquatic arts was great, right? We know their code, Fishery 15. Well, Fishery 10 is the code to know here at Moonlight Aquatics. And this place is usually quite a bit less expensive than others. Yet they have things that no others have. So let's put full screen, boom, up on there. And you can see they were the first to bring in the blueberry snail, the viviparous species, into America, as far as I've been able to trace back. And now they also brought in the peach variety that is thought to be from some area in Borneo. But again, these shrimp, if you wanted to make a cheap experiment of things, you could buy these shrimp from over here. You could use the code FISHTERY10, get 10% off on top of everything, but you get for instance, on these Bloody Marys, such pretty. These, man, those are nice quality. If you get some of those, oh, something else just caught my. Okay, so here we go. Here's the orange or peach color viviparous blueberry snail. Really cool, really pretty. I think Chris Lukoff snapped that picture. But again, here are like some at these are golden back Neocaridina shrimp. And sure, I mean, look at them. They're cool. They've got the gold line on their back. And some people want that. What? Are you talking to me, honey? Okay. And some people want that. Other people want a solid color all the way on their shrimp. But I do not. I mean, I see the desire in like why you would want either one. But if you want it to look like it's plated in gold, I think the subtlety look goes a lot farther for the taste of a lot of people here. Like rather than all the bells and whistles, all the different color morph stuff. This, I think, I'm sorry, guys. Are you seeing the same size screen as I just was? Apparently, I can't control my own computer anymore. I'm just off the rails. This stream is just off the rails. Oh wait, here we go. Can I snap it back? Can I snap it back into place? Maybe. No, probably. Okay, well, anyways, so there's that. And then if we go back here, the other cool thing, he's got lots of fish, obviously. He's got lemon, bristlenose, which is all good, but he's got a ton of corridoras at Moonlight. Also, he's got some of the best and last of the Ivancara bimaculata, which a rarer find than some of the other Ivancara creatures, but absolutely great deal. And again, Fishery 10. Also, these ocean blue Neocaridina shrimp are some of the most beautiful blue shrimp. It looks like they have a hint of purple in their eye, and I've seen that develop before. So I think they're from the chocolate line, honestly, somewhere way back, crossed over with whatever. And ta-da! Let's see here. All right, so next. Did it go? All right, here it goes. So what I wanted to show you guys, obviously they got pea puffers. That's always cool. They got little red eye, red tail puffers. They've got hill stream loaches. That's what I was going to say. So they have, not only do they have all the shrimp in the world for like $2 to, $4, but they also have a lot of these little mini plecos, and they're a really good deal a lot of times on this site. you won't find a better deal other than maybe Aquatic Arts might rival them sometimes. But look at this, gold laser corridors again. I mean, these things were worth, I don't even know how much money they were actually charging at the end of the day with shipping and everything. But look at it, $19.99, and I'm assuming you get a couple. There's details down below. Okay, whatever, doesn't matter. Yeah, because $11.99. Oh yeah, there we go. $11.99 is the price for that. $19.99. I don't know where I got that number. Anyways, also the red neon blue eye Pseudomugil luminatus right here. Love them. They're in a tank in my back room. Love them. Just got some of them. Also the space between your hill stream setup, where you got like all sorts of water moving and maybe like a waterfall or jets or like little pools for them to rest. If you're trying to set up like a real, like you could use that gray foam stuff and actually like make a fake waterfall. Anyways, you could do some really cool stuff with the gobies, and then you could actually see what they're made of and see them climbing and stuff. And just these moonlight critters. Look at this. They've got a bunch of the corridoras, the red lizard tail catfish. And I saw they had something the other day that I was really interested in. Oh, yeah. These are quite the nice gastromyzon species. What would that be? Which species did that get? Just two. Yeah. Very cool. Also, the red coral pencilfish, one of the brightest, really cool. Only the Amaya did I think was brighter, and it kind of came down to the day and the mood of the fish and how much they were showing off and what they ate and the water quality, yada yada. All that makes a big difference in how much your fish wanna get jiggy with it. So let's see here. These are all fraudulent requests. All right. Yellow. Oh, they're out of those ones. Okay. All right. Well, I'm winding it down. As you can probably hear, my brain shutting down. Got to call it a night. We haven't gotten a single trick-or-treater. That makes me sad. But yeah, slap that like button. That would help. It would. It indeed. Danikin, what's going on, Kenny? I hope you're doing well. I really do. Occupied. 61 months. Danikin, look at that. 61 months. Hey, buddy, those fish you put on Facebook photos, hope those things are red. Man, I need them. Yeah, so there are some insane new brand new fish out of Borneo and Myanmar and a couple other places, or not Myanmar, I'm sorry, Borneo, Java, and Malaysia, as well as Vietnam and China. Pseudogaster and gastromyzon and pseudogastromyzon, and there's one other genus, but absolutely, well, there's Sowilia too, the butterfly ones. But again, 61 months supporting this channel. Thank you so much, Ken. I appreciate it, man. I'm so freaking happy that you are still here with us and live, kicking it, doing well. All right, guys. Will fenbendazole kill seed shrimp? At a high enough dose, it kills everything, but I don't know about that right off the top of my head. I think what fenbendazole, flubendazole, those type things tend to work on dehydrating or suffocating, or over like stimulating the heart or the circulatory system, or even the tubular system, like not allowing the tubes that allow hot and cold air to be modulated. Slash, there was one other thing. Anyways, but that poison gets to them. I don't think that the ostracods are that complex in how they work, and I'm not sure how that works. But I would definitely Google that, or I'll try to make sure. I'll try to look that up. But yeah, guys, I'm having a bit of a like going downhill quick feeling, and so I've got to turn this ship around and sink it into the ground. No, but thank you for coming out again. Thank you to Aquatic Arts for this unexpected surprise unboxing of their brand new Goldeneye N64. Can we just call these N64 shrimp? Goldfinger. Wah, wah. He's a man, the hand with the golden touch, but you mustn't touch the Goldfinger. Hello, baby.
Hey.
She's getting white girl wasted on. What do you have? What are you drinking?
No bug in my wine.
There's a bug in my wine. There's a snake in my boot. What are you having, honey?
Some wine.
I know there's a few kinds of wine in the world. What are you having?
Napa Valley Cabernet.
Napa Valley Cabernet, circa 1943. All right, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. Tell me what you want. Tell me what you want. I wanna really, really zig. Whatever the hell that means. But guys, take care. And on the day you were born, they went away. Yeah, have a good evening. We'll be back soon for this freak show to get on the road again. But thank you so much for supporting, for super chatting, for duper chatting. Especially thank you for those of you in the wings, lurking, waiting, and just on videos you like, old videos, you're just like, oh, here's $20 just because. Oh man, it makes me feel all tingly inside, and I'm like, oh yeah, I made someone happy. Maybe they enjoyed that. So you can just say, oh, I like the video. That's cool too. But I do appreciate when we get letters or people letting oh, this is what's going on, where I'm from, where I travel from. Anyways, I'm off the rails, guys. We're crashing into the mountain. Bye. Tired. Gonna call it a night. Hopefully no kids come. It's raining. It's awful. And I'm gonna eat a whole lot. I'm gonna eat a whole lot of candy bars. A whole lot of well, they're in a bowl, but a whole lot of candy bars to ourselves. Whole lot of candy bars. All right, guys, have a good night.